Hello, my name is Robert. I'm a tax attorney, and I'm going to explain why California FTB offers in compromise get rejected. And it may also be helpful to people that are considering submitting one so they know why they're not going to get an acceptance or why they may. So here's why you probably will not get a California FTB offer in compromise accepted. Some common reasons. Number one, you make too much money compared to the debt. Number two, you have too much equity in your assets. If you sold off the assets, you could pay them off easily. Number three, actual tax returns not filed. So with the IRS, if you don't do your tax return after a while and the IRS does it for you, you don't necessarily need to do the actual tax return. You can just submit the offer in compromise and consider that as a filed return. With California, the FTB wants you to actually file those tax returns. So for example, say there's a tax year 2005 return that you just never did and you owe a series of years. Well, they're typically going to require you to file that tax return to get an offer in compromise even properly processing. Otherwise, they're going to send it back to you. Age, number four. And basically, you just are too young compared to how long they have to collect. So if you're much older, you're collecting Social Security, your odds are probably better. And we'll go a little bit more in depth on age on this next slide here. Okay, so let's talk about age and franchise tax board offers. Now, the FTB has 20 years to collect, but in reality, they almost always extend the collection time period. Some say these methods were not really intended by the California legislature, and in the future they might litigate it and revise it and make it so they can't just keep extending it. And they did something like that in New York. But for now, they keep extending the statute and might go on for a long time. And if it looks like you're going to be working for a while, they're most likely not going to accept your offer. So if you're like 35, probably not going to get an offer accepted if you're working regularly. And there may be some exceptions, but that's just generally how it works. If you're, in your early 60s and looks like you're going to retire soon, well, your odds are much better. If you're not sure what to do, get a free consultation. Call us at 888-515-4TAX. That's 888-515-4829, or go to trp.tax/start. If we can't help you, we'll tell you and point you in the right direction. And if you're going it alone, check out our free tax help guide. Just Google TRP Tax Help Guide, and it should come up first. If you need a question answered, just comment on our YouTube channel, and one of our tax attorneys will answer. Thanks for watching, and have a great week.